Let's see if this works. All right, we are back again at the allotment for another live stream, but unfortunately this live stream has failed twice now, so I'm waiting to see if anyone comments quickly to see if they can hear any sound. The first live stream went black, the second live stream had no sound, so hopefully it's working now. Otherwise, I'm just going to have to go home. All right, let's see if anyone comes on. But if it is working, I just want to demonstrate that today we're going to be doing a bonfire. Yeah, that's better. Thank you, Barry. So today we're going to be doing a live stream. We're going to be doing a bonfire, and I've got these. So these are wood wall fire lighters. I've got them from Aldi, quite cheap. And the whole point of it is we can use these to try and help start our fire a lot better. So first of all, I'm going to do, sorry, I've had real bad troubles. The live stream wouldn't work. So first of all, we're going to clear out this bonfire now. We're going to have it all cleared. Try and get rid of as much of the old charcoal and stuff that hasn't burnt. And then we're going to be cutting up some of the wood behind me here. We'll cut up some of that wood. We're going to get some sticks, make the fire pit a lot better, and hopefully it's going to burn a lot better. So we can now start putting stuff on top of it. And as we keep putting stuff on top of it, then we can start burning more stuff. Because I think the problem was with the previous fire that I'd done, it was too wet. It was way too wet. Yes, well equipped. Yeah, well equipped. Textures are the worst thing that happens today. I know, it's just a shame because I was on a roll as well, and suddenly I look back, there was no one watching, and yeah, and the screen was black. So really, really annoying. So let me get on it now. I'm going to clear all this up and get the fire pit ready, so when we can start with a fire later. Right, let's clear it up. Right, that's that. Fire pit's done. It is quite wet though. All of that is very wet, where even though we've had a bit of sun, it hasn't dried it off completely. What's going on? Hello, Blue Boy. Love the allotment, can't wait to get one myself. Yeah, it's very good. Yeah, hopefully you can get one. It's worth the time. It was a lot of time. Wish I could have a burn pit. Yeah, yeah, it's just a shame that is, well, I'm quite lucky where I am. I can have a burn pit. It's not very residential. There's a couple of houses, but we're quite in the middle of nowhere. And the smoke we're ending off going to is basically just fields. Love just watching people do stuff. Hi Josh and chat. Happy Sunday. Hello Outrider. Thank you, Cora. You didn't need to do that, Cora. Well done, matey. Just fun play keeps me productive. Well, grab yourself a nice coffee and hopefully I can entertain you. So next we are going to make some kindling and chop up some wood. So let's have a look. Let's go over here. Is the allotment... Oh, sorry, I just moved the camera. Is the allotment far away from your house? No, actually, it's not far away from my house. About like less than 10-minute walk away. So I literally just walk here. It's quite nice, and it's just annoying because I've got to carry all my stuff with me when I do come here. So like, it looks a bit weird when walking down the street with one of these. And not looking like a serial killer. Right. Oh. Now, if you guys have watched any episodes, this tree here, well, the whole tree behind me there, is the tree that was in the corner. So we're going to be using this to basically be the main fuel to our fire, as I got a feeling this will hopefully burn up quite nicely once it is dry. It is a little bit wet, but we're going to try and cut these down into smaller parts, and like I said, these would be our main fuel for the fire. Oh good. Have I drawn the allotment sketching? No, I have not yet. What I was planning on doing was first trying to get this allotment, try and clear it up as much as I can, and then I was going to measure it, because the allotment's a weird size. It's not, it's a four-sided shape, but it's not square and it's not rectangle. It's completely like, the size really does not make sense. There's not one side of the allotment that's the same size. Like on the left, it's like, what, about 6 meters. The back here is about 7. This side here is probably 11 meters. And in the back, about 9. So it's such a weird shape. But no, I will have to sketch it at some point and try and think of a plan. But I think the first thing to do first is just get the basics done. And hopefully, as the spring gets a bit further, I can have a little bit of an idea of what I want to do. Yeah, mate, 5 years, that's mental. Like, it is absolutely mental how long it takes just to get an allotment. That's why I've never heard anyone ever say that they've had an allotment really early. They've always had to wait, even though there is loads of plots available. Hopefully you do get one soon, because 5 years is just, well, it's scary, because that's like, well, certain animals don't even live to 5 years, let alone you wait for an allotment. Right, enough chatting, let's cut some wood. Right, what I'm going to be using to help cut the wood is, I've got some concrete blocks. So, let me just angle the camera down a bit better, just so we can, there we go. Right. I don't know why this stuff was on the allotment anyway, but hopefully it'll come in handy now, because like I said, we need to try and chop these up a bit more. Oh, my toes. Oh. Oh God, Miles. Get back to use this then. What we'll do, put it over here. Can you see that? Yeah. Nice.
think because it's so bouncy, the axe isn't really doing much. That's better. That's much better. Nice. I might just cut this one in half. Nice. This one again. Might do this one as a third. Push that away. Come on. Not quite. Nice. Oh, come on. Nice. The only problem is this thing here. Oh, this is a big bit of wood. A very big bit of wood. Whew. Oh, I swear. Speed. Oh yeah, loads of comments. I know, power tools would be nice. Oh, that's all right. I don't mind. It is what it is. It is what it is. No, I'm not a smoker. Hi, friends. Trying to make a bonfire. I'm just trying to cut this. It's just unfortunately I don't have the best cutting tools at the moment. I have bought one, but I'm going to be using it tomorrow. And plus, I didn't realise how rubbish it would be for cutting this stuff. How have you found talking to the camera? A bit weird, not going to lie. It's going to a bit to get used to. Yeah, it's just over time it's getting better, but I made sore backs of my dog. Yeah, that's a good idea. Oh, I could use my dog's fur to start the fire. Oh, that's a shame. All right. I don't know if I'm going to attempt to cut this one. You can see I've already tried to anyway. So it's not... I don't know. All right, let's have a play. Well, we've done a nice cut out of it so far, but yeah, I know it is painful. It is painful, and this is quite hard. Right, just gonna finish off this one first, just so we have got quite a bit of logs. And what I might do is chuck that on once it is going, and hopefully it burns. Nice. Sweet. Right, so the only issue we're going to have is, although this wood is moist, these things will not, well, won't take this alight. So what we're going to have to do is try and make some more kindling first, and then put these on top, and hope then it all starts catching fire. If not, then I don't know. I don't want to keep just putting out weeds and pendula all the time from this allotment. Sorry, let's have a look at what everyone's saying. Just start a decent fire pit. Yeah, dog fur. And I will get the fire pit going, don't worry. I'll try. More sheep wool, yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, sheep wool's a good idea, but I'm not that close to wells to have loads of sheep everywhere. But that is a good idea, sheep wool. It'll be, well, be obviously a lot cheaper than getting this fire stuff I've got going on there. Right, so let's do it. I'll just put you there. Sorry about moving the camera, guys. Right. So we have got lots of these sticks. So what I'm going to do is try and break most of them down. Not that one, that one's quite big actually. Try and get those little sticks going. Oh. Jesus Christ. Might be a little bit big, those. Right, so my plan is, what we're going to try and do, move this all across here, like that. Now, we have got a lot of dry leaves and some dry sticks that I've managed to pick out from my compost pile. So, if we put these down here first, and start trying to make a little hut. Let's see if this works. Oh, I'm sorry, Blue. I've got that completely wrong. I thought you were talking about fires. Sorry. Yes, daylight at 5 p.m. is amazing. It's raining here today, so no yard work. Really need to spend a day sitting and putting up the wild onions. It's popped up everywhere. Oh, wild onions, that's pretty cool. And even vitamin D. Nice, get some seeds down. Nice, it's raining here as well, but I need to go out and pick out the trash that's blown in my yard. Digging out rocks, so that's not nice. Right, so I've made a little thing there of kindling. What I might do is just add a little bit more dry leaves. Hello Lisa, from South Africa again. You're always here on the live streams, it's good to see. Let's add a bit more of this. Alright, now it is time. Let's see if this works. So if you guys didn't see at the start of the live stream, I've got these. They are hopefully going to help me start a fire, as they are legitimate fire starters. Hey, from South Africa again. All right. Yeah, let's try and see if this works. Where can I put it? Oh God. Come on. Hopefully this works. Bit smoky. Right, so the fire's, well, looking good so far. Let's add some big logs to it. Some bigger sticks anyway. I'm gonna have to cut this a bit. Nice. I say it's looking good. Watch, hopefully if I blow into this, let's see if the flames, let's see how big the flames get. Nice. All right. Let's see what everyone's saying. The annoying thing is, I've just got loads of twigs just laying around everywhere. So hopefully it does catch fire a bit better than this. I'll make sure the crackling, yeah, it is nice to crackling. Yeah, I think for Christmas we have like on the TV we'll have a picture of a fireplace crackling. Because, yeah, unfortunately we don't have a fireplace at home. Winter time, yeah. Jazz music. I wish I could play some music. I get done for copyright. Yes, those dogs. Right, that is catching nice. Right, oh, I didn't even notice. Forgot my shovel's in the way. There we go. So we haven't finished all the wood yet. We've still got a little bit left of the tree. Probably about 6 or 7 more of these. We'll let it get a bit more, like, get the fire a bit more potent. And then we're gonna start chucking on the rest of those, which are the bramble roots, the rest of the brambles. And then, yeah, we'll see how we get on. But it's going quite nicely so far. That fire is quite nice. Right, so what I'll do, I'll get some more stuff ready. I've got to admit, this is probably the best fire that I've done since I've done this channel, and it does help to have one of these. I got them from Aldi. I think they're about either £4 or £5, but really good stuff. Really good. And actually, I'm gonna move them away from the fire. I don't want them catching fire. Oh, sorry, I've really not caught up the comments here. Herb garden, yeah, fair. Well, hopefully we're gonna get the brambles gone. I don't know when to start adding it though. Good fire. Yeah, it's good fire in the end. Need to burn the creeping thistle this year. Pumpkins and arch pumpkins in the winter. Squash, brilliant idea. Hopefully we can get an arch going. That is one of my plans actually. Hanging from the arch sounds very Harry Potter-ish. But do you not reckon it's weird how the plant is strong enough to keep a pumpkin, like not have it fall off? The scrappy grass. Yes, hold on. So I think when you meant scrappy grass, I think you meant the Carex pendula. This is what it looks like. It's still green and it's still wet. So I'm hoping to have this fire a bit more bigger first, and then I'll start chucking on like bits like this, because I don't think this is going to catch the light very nicely. You can smell the fire from back home, can you? Yeah, so what I'll do now, I'm going to keep building this fire up quickly. And then we're going to try and put them on first. Well, sorry, put them on first because that's the old brambles, and there's still some charcoal in there, should actually help the fire. Then we're going to put the brambles on, and then hopefully we can put some pendula on. I want to try and get rid of as much pendula as we can, because this stuff absolutely sucks. So that's catching fire quite nicely. Let's see what everyone's saying. You should be okay to go. Don't throw too much of the green stuff at once. You will smother it. Yes, you're right. Would you like and subscribe if you haven't yet? Thank you, Lynn. Thank you. Also on a regular video, you can hype your favorite. Yes, you can. To be fair, everyone does kind of hype anyway. We have been in the top 20 of the UK before of the hype, and yeah, it was amazing to be that high. Hey everyone, I'm here, bumped to this channel just today. Very much, it's a great way to get rid of the garden problems. Yes, a good fire is a good way to get rid of some of the garden problems. Daylight saving starts this weekend. Yes, thank God. Is it this weekend or is it next weekend? I think it's next weekend for us. I think the clocks go forward, so we lose an hour in bed. Oh, that's a shame. Marshmallows and a cup of tea. Oh, do you know what? This would be perfect for marshmallows. Yeah, I haven't got a stool, unfortunately. This is the best I could do. Oh, in the US it changes. Ah, okay. Yeah, so in the UK next week is ours when we our clocks go back. Forward, sorry. That's burning lovely now. That's burning, yeah. Right. You see that? Oh God. Whew. Excited for more daylight. Yeah, daylight's so much better. Change your clocks during the wear. Oh, that's strange that you don't change your clocks. From South Africa, wasn't it? Oh, that's strange. It's a bit of a weird place, isn't it? Because it's not obviously it's one of the cooler parts of Africa, obviously South Africa. So, oh, that's cool. Yes, just the clock changing. I think the clock changing is what we need in the UK though, because it's weird because sometimes when you see the daylight, when you shouldn't see daylight, or it gets really dark, it does help out a little bit. But I know what you're saying. Sometimes it is a bit better to have it all just one time, so you ain't got to keep worrying about the clocks going forward or losing an hour. Right. So I just want to question. Hold on. I want to question with you guys. Arizona just stays on mountain time. They don't change theirs ever. Oh, is it different for each state? Is it? All right. I just want a quick question now before we do anything else. So this is the tree that was rotted in the corner. As you can see, I've tried to attempt to take it out. I've got about halfway. Do you reckon I should try and cut it all the way and then put it on? I think putting it on as it is now might be a bit too much. I want to try and get this burning before I start putting anything else on. So I've got to feed them. Once this starts burning, we should be good for fire fuel, and then start ramming it up with all the other stuff that we need to cut. So do you reckon I should cut this first and then put it on? Because I know the fire is going quite nicely behind me. But I want to try and cut this and add it before we lose the fuel. So what do you guys think? Put it across now, do you reckon? Lay it on the side and it'll catch. I think you should just put it on. Okay, all right, let's try it. I've put it on that way, so that's where I've cut it. So it's going to be clean wood. You see if it does it. Brings into push it in. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I'll try and do that. Right, I'm going to put some more firewood here and try and get this bad boy up and light. Let's give it some more fuel. Right, I think we sit back now and just watch the fire blaze. Question 2. What's something you like to grow but you can't in your area? Bananas. Although I previously said in my video grapes and citrus trees, I was proven wrong about the grapes. A lot of people did say on the video that you can grow grapes in the UK and that I just need air, Josh. Yeah, I have crammed it in a little bit. But I know in the previous video I did say that I would like to grow grapes and citrus trees. Grapes, there is some very good vineyards in the UK, but where I live in Bristol, I think there's only one. So that's the reason why I didn't really know much about it. But I think I changed my answer to bananas as they are really good to eat and they actually look really cool. The fire must be strong or that branch well dried or it won't burn, just slowly consume. I said I don't think it's dry. It's been dead. It was dead in the corner of my allotment, but I don't think it's dry because it hasn't really been. I know it's been sunny in the UK, but it's not been that sunny that it might have dried it out. I'm hoping it catches fire. Because the rest of it is, all the rest of the logs are, slowly. We'll see. I hope it does catch fire. It needs air. Put your new plate pieces on top. They will catch quicker, okay? I will do that. And what's your favourite flower? What is my favourite flower? Personally, I kind of tend to like when fruit trees flower. So when like cherry trees blossom, like apple trees, plums, when they flower, it's really nice. But a flower itself, do you know what? Snowdrops. I don't know if you have them in your country, but snowdrops are really nice. They only come out once a year, and that's usually between like after Christmas to January, February, but they are really nice. It's a nice flower to have when nothing else is growing. Sorry. Drip line for irrigation. Yes, I can do that. I know there's a rule where you can't use hoses, but we can get around that. I will try and do drip irrigation. Snowdrops, yeah, snowdrops are amazing. Right. See? Right. Just gonna see if there's anything else I can put on top of the fire, like someone said. And then what we'll do, once this log hopefully starts catching on fire, we'll start putting some of these brambles on. Oh. Right. Let's see how we can get this going. It's here where I want to start seeing the fire. Once I can start seeing the fire there, I will be happy. So I know this log might have a chance of actually burning. Took a while to flame, but when it gets really hot underneath and dries out, you should get a great, good foundation. Rhodocora, cauliflower. olive tree. Core. Yes, we are trying to grow. We've got 2 olive trees. Didn't have anything last year. They're still quite small. They're quite tiny. So hopefully we'll have something this year. Super tunas this year. The channel I've seen has them. Oh, nice. Well, good luck with that. Lynn? Good luck with that, Lynn. Yeah, I must admit, do miss the snowdrops. Every buttercups, as we do have them here. One thing I miss about fields in the area and Doncaster. Oh, cool, you're born in Doncaster. Oh, that's cool. Oh, what, and moved to South Africa? That's cool. Alright. When should I start putting the stuff that I wanted to burn on it? To have any flowers? Yes, I am. I'm going to have lavender. Lavender is very good, yes. Lavender marigolds, I think they're called. And I do need to do some more research on what flowers actually bring in the good pests, because I don't want to have flowers on the allotment that brings in pests that will eat my plants. But yes, lavender is very, very good. I've got some growing at home, so I might be able to get some cuttings and then bring them to the allotment once I am ready for it. Yeah, lavender is very good. Very good. But when do you reckon I should start putting all this stuff on top? Should I just let this keep simmering for a bit, or do you reckon I should start putting it on now? Let me get a drink quickly. Get a drink. And also, guys, don't worry, if it starts getting a bit dark, I have got a plan. Got a nice little light, LED light, so we can shine it on here, so we won't lose any light. I know obviously there's a fire, it does emit light, but we should be able to use this if it does get a bit dark, so we can still see what our surroundings look like. But we'll do that later if it does get a bit darker. So what's everyone said then? I could start now, it's burning well, maybe start putting stuff on now, small doses. How long does it, see how it goes, a little bit of time till it's roaring. Nice light, yeah. It was a Christmas present. I just haven't had the time to be able to use it yet. But yeah, it's a very good Christmas present. All right, let's start adding some of this stuff. Seems to be getting on all right. Do you have a greenhouse? No, I've got nothing at the moment. Bare bones, bare bones. But hopefully in the future I will do. But yeah, at the moment, no greenhouse, no shed, or a polytunnel, but hopefully in the future I'll have one. I just got to try and start clearing some of the stuff up first at the allotment, because like I said, it's still just, that's the reason why I wanted to do this live stream today, because I need to try and get as much of this burnt and try and get as much of it done as possible so I can then start planning to do other stuff. Sorry. Oh yeah, I'm such a firebug. Look at those flames, yeah. Right, I might go quiet for a minute because I'm going to continue applying some stuff. So enjoy the fire. Run the edge of the fire to help it dry out. Okay, yeah, I could do that. Oh yeah. Right, I'll try and I'll have a look, see if I can try and put some on the edge. Slowly getting there. Sorry, I don't pronounce your name. Giovris? Sorry, I might have butchered that. I've been into gardening since I was a little kid, really. But when I got a bit older, I had a flat. We got a flat, so no garden, and I kind of didn't garden for like God knows how long. I just like 7-8 years didn't garden at all. Went until we bought our house a couple of years ago, and it slowly got back up there, like gardening wise. It went from being basic garden to start growing some veggies, to start actually taking a good care of it, and now this, which is hopefully a nice allotment where we can actually like grow stuff all year round, hopefully. Just say whatever I'm thinking. Are you going to monetize your channel? No, the channel is monetized. Yeah, the channel is monetized, Lynn. It's been monetized now for about a couple weeks. Oh, sorry, about 2 or 3 months now. So happy days. If you could, that would help him out a lot towards getting the shed and whatnot. Oh, I might have missed something there. Requirements of monetization. Yeah, I've hit wood requirements of monetization. Save the wood, don't worry, I've got plenty of wood. And tomorrow, what I'm planning on doing will give us a lot of wood. Save the wood. I don't know, I've heard YouTube has a good payout, which it does when you do get the views. But at the moment, as it's still a small channel and everything's still slowly growing, the payments are better than nothing, if that makes sense. It's good for earning while I'm enjoying doing this. So I'm very happy to have hit the targets for it. So we get an fine greenhouse any day. I don't think there's enough money to pay for a good greenhouse. It's good enough for upgrades, but yeah, it's not life-changing money. Thank you. Happens that way most of the time. Happens that way most of the time. It's just opportunities, right? Yeah, it's an opportunity. We'll see how it goes, because I went from making videos for a year and a half with no income, with like no turnaround. I was just doing it for the love of the game, and thanks to the allotment and the allotment series where I've been posting videos, it's now turned it into a venture in which I could shape my future with. And it's very good because in the future, like I said, this could be a normal thing. But yeah, I'm very happy that I hit it, and not gonna lie, it's very hard to hit that monetization like record thing. Very hard. Like I said, I did a year and a half of it, didn't hit it. But yeah, I'm just happy that I have. Oh, thank you for that, Daisy. Yeah, hopefully it still keeps growing. Not hanging out with the bozos yet. Hey, at least I'm not on the island. I'm not popular enough yet to be on that island, if you know what I'm talking about. Right, so that is now burning lovely. I'm gonna put some more on it now. So what I'm throwing on here now is the crowns of the roots for the brambles that I dug up ages ago. They are either still alive, because they are a pain, because they keep regrowing, but I can get rid of them. I ain't got to worry about it then. Put them back on there, and we might have enough time for some Kerrick's pendula. We'll see how we get on. As this live stream has now been going on for an hour and 20 minutes, I got a feeling my phone only lasts for about 2 hours. So if the live stream just turns off randomly, it's because the phone's gone dead. But I don't think that would be until a little while yet. So everyone's saying, I understand that reference, never the islands. Right, just going to put this light on now, just to give us a bit more light. As it is getting a bit dark out here. There we go. That's better. Yeah. Well, you can see a smoke. I think we still should be fine for the live stream. No, we are perfectly fine. I've just checked. We should be good. Unfortunately, with the live streams, it's usually when I can, because I try and film main channel videos. So I'll try and film main channel videos on the weekends, and if I can't film a main channel video and I need to do something like this, where I need to try and clear something up first before I can film, then I'll do a live stream. But tomorrow I am filming, so like today was perfect. I had literally a couple hours spare where I can go, do you know what, let's just do a live stream. But the only problem is I can live stream only on weekends at the moment. When the weather gets better, when we get more sun in the UK and the days are longer, I might be able to live stream after work, because I work 8 till 4, unfortunately. So like when the sun goes up, I'm in work. When the sun goes down, I'm in work. So hopefully in the summer I might be able to live stream more, but at the moment only on weekends and when I can, unfortunately. Oh, sorry, I didn't read that properly. Kind of fine, just want to plan if I can. Chatting with gardeners is wonderful. Yeah, sorry if I can, sorry, I wish I could plan, but it's like one of those things where unfortunately real life stuff comes first. Oh, but yeah, hopefully maybe in the future if I go part-time, but yeah, for now we'll just carry on. And the phone at the moment has got about 40%, and we're an hour and a half in, so we've probably got
about another 40 minutes, hopefully another 40 minutes of this. I hope you guys are enjoying, and it does look like the fire is slowly burning. It would be a lot quicker if it was dry. Yeah, I know. It'd be so much nicer if real life didn't have to intervene. What's that? Sorry. I do keep. Oh, there's fire. Oh my god. Hold on a minute. Oh. The only house plants that I do have is my citrus tree. My Leona, my lemon citrus tree. That's what we've named her. I grew it from a seed, and that's the only thing in the house at the moment that's growing. Everything else is outside the house. But the only reason Leona is inside the house is because, yeah, it ended up dying in the UK weather. Do you have any pets? Yes, 2 dogs. I have 2 dogs. I've put them on the channel on my recent video. If you wanted to check it out, they are on there. I wish I could get an allotment. Life is just too big. I know. I do feel. I know. Sometimes life does get too much, doesn't it? Like, it's a shame, really, because you do want to enjoy pastimes in your life, but unfortunately, yeah. You got to find out what's important for you, and if you have to try and do your life stuff, you have to do it. It would be nice to spend all the time in the allotment now. You're going to have to learn to make smoke signals. I think about how wet it is, yeah, smoke signals would be a good idea to learn. And my birthday's in December, so yeah, I've only recently had my birthday. I'm a winter baby, unfortunately. Nice. I wonder if that log is broken up there. No, it's not. That log is still solid under there.
I'm going to try something. So before, on one of my allotment videos, I could not get the fire to start for no love money. And what I had to do, just gonna get that over there. What I had to do was use this. Now, obviously oxygen helps the fire burn more, and I used this to give it some oxygen. So let's see how it works. That's better. We are cooking. We are cooking. I've tried to grow avocado from its seed, but it just grew, let's just say 50 centimeters more or less, and then stops. Well, that's a shame. I know avocados are quite hard to grow. Have you ever tried? No, I've never tried it before. I think your avocado is the same as my pineapple. I've tried growing pineapple plants before, and it gets to a point where I managed to get it to take root inside soil, and then suddenly it just dies, and then it all goes all squidgy for some reason. Anyone have any good gardeners they recommend? Epic Garden is a good channel. They have homesteading, good for lots of great info. Yeah, Epic Gardening is a very good channel. I think that's the American bloke, if I remember correctly. Hugh Edwards in Wales is also a very good YouTuber. There is some other allotment YouTubers you could watch as well. What's Grow Up is a good YouTuber for allotments. I can't remember what their names. I think Matt Gardening, Oasis Allotment. I think it's Debbie's Diary. I think I've got her completely wrong. But there is a lot of good YouTubers you can watch, and they're very good at allotment YouTubers. Hopefully I'm going to be growing tomatoes, peppers, onions. Not very interesting ones. Just they're the stuff that I kind of eat quite a lot of. So it'd be good to grow them so I can actually eat them. Monty Don, yeah, he's the boy, Monty Don. Yeah, Gardener's Road. Sorry, Alex. Just Alex is a fun channel to watch. He does all kinds of gardening and beekeeping. I've never watched him before. That'd be a good idea to watch. Back to roots. Everyone press the like button, thank you. Onions. I think onions are quite tricky because they do take a long time. Hopefully I will have like a little area where I can grow onions and stuff like that. But we'll see. Yeah, I know they are a little bit tricky. Same as garlic, I think. Onions, garlics, shallots. I think they're all the same type of family. Right, this is actually burning quite nice now. Right, let's get some more on there. Right, let's try and get this going again. It is a bit annoying because I am having to do this in like stages where I'm having to wait for this to dry out first before I can start adding more to it. But we've almost completed one pile. I know you can't even see it anymore, but the first pile on here is almost done now. And the roots over there are not far behind. So I reckon another couple of things on top and we should be almost there. And then we can start with the Carex pendula. Oh, I hate that word. Still. Oh, nice, a nice cooked stew. You know what, I haven't had a stew in years. Oh, that's made me hungry now. Hello, Cora. Asparagus, yes, very hard to grow. Never had that before, actually. Yeah, I need to keep on with the fire. Wait. Hello from Georgia. I watch Acre Homestead, Becky in Pacific USA. She has a large garden, fruit trees, bushes. Oh, I'm so jealous, man. Oh, I wish I had the same as what she had. It's easier. Elephant garlics in particular are great to grow because you can get easily in shops. Nice. I grow. Nice. It's cool to hear what everyone's growing, to be fair. It is very cool. I need to sit down. Yeah, it's very cool hearing what everyone's growing. Like, obviously in different climates, different areas of the world. And it's quite cool knowing what you guys grow. No, they don't do zones in the UK. I think the zone in the UK, especially the south of the UK, I think it is more like Canada. Oh, nice. Yeah, I think... What zone is 8B? Is that... So, when they say zones for America, I know... is it the lower the number, the hotter? Or is it the higher the number, the hotter the place? Because I think, like I said, I think we in the UK, where I am, is basically the same as Canada, or the southern part of Canada. And then the further you go up in the UK, that's like Scotland, it's probably it's a lot more colder out there. Higher is hotter. Okay, okay. So I think the UK then is probably a little bit on the, probably in the middle, to be honest with you. Because during the summer it can get hot, but during the winter it can get cold. But not hot, like really hot, and not cold as in almost dying. Six in a YO. Nice. Florida's only a 9. Florida's always nice and warm. Texas for me, same start at 1. I think it's 11. Oh, nice. It's in 11. Hello, Sean from Cornwall. Glad you're watching. I think it's almost time for me to put a bit more on the fire. Oh, I just sat down as well. Oh. Right guys, that's the first pile done. Oh, the second pile shouldn't take too long. Once all this starts catching fire, we'll get rid of the second pile and then we can try and get rid of some of that pendula. Probably got about another half an hour of the stream maybe. Let's have a look. Oh God. Yes, probably got about another half an hour of the stream. And then hopefully we could burn as much as we can. Where are you from, John? From which part of the UK are you talking to us, please? I'm from the southwest. I'm Bristolian, if you know where that is. Chuck it on. Oh my God. Oh, that. Oh. Almost got choked out then. What was everyone saying? Sorry, chuck it on. Devon. Yes, nice copper. Yeah, southwest. Not as far southwest as you. Yeah, I don't have a fire pokey stick. Oh, I've missed out there. I googled UK growing zones and it said between 6 and 7 north and 9 to 10 coastal south. Oh, okay, we're quite high up then. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I know up north in Scotland it does get very cold. We used to do that, but can't get a good burn up. This is a science video, as. Yeah, I know. No matter where you stood, the smoke hits you. Scotland dismay. I'm so excited. Yeah, Scotland's a very lovely place. Especially in like now, as it's getting a bit warmer. It's very pretty. I would like to go to Edinburgh myself, Glasgow, go up to the big cities up in Scotland, and they've got some very good football teams up there as well. Like, I know obviously they're not the same quality as the English football teams, but their stadiums and their atmosphere and the fans are amazing. Last night. Right, just gonna get a drink a minute. Thank you for trying to get a familiar sense from central northern Italy. Wow. We haven't had Italy yet on this channel. Thanks for watching. I'm going to try and speed this up because unfortunately time is not on my side. Yeah, I have got loads of people around the road watching. It's amazing. Trying to get familiar with British accents. Yeah, there's so many British accents, and the worst ones are the ones up north. Manchester, Liverpoolian, Newcastle, and then when you go to Scotland, oh my God. Irish as well. It's weird because you can go up the road for like an hour and the accent completely changes. Right, let's put the rest of those bramble roots on this fire, and hopefully we can get it all cooking. Let me Where is my surfboard? Nice. Right. Whew. That is the last of the brambles. Oh, just gotta wait for them to burn now, and then we can put some of the carrots pendula on there. But that's burning up really nice. Oh, I think we've done very well today. I think we've done very well. Let's have a look. No, all the noise is someone's back garden. So yeah, they're obviously having a good time. Quite a structure he's made. The structure works. The structure works. A raised fire grate. What does that mean? Sorry. Raised fire grate. I have made a pit, but I think that's the problem. Because I've made a pit. Well, at the moment there's not a lot of wind. So there's not a lot of like wind helping it get underneath to bring it up. What is a fire grate? Sorry. And do you know what? Is to elevate the fire. Okay, alright, okay. Yes, at the moment it is just on the ground. Yeah. And where the ground isn't the best at the moment, I like smoky toast. What I like smoky toast? What time? So at the moment, it is 20 to 7 my time, and it's pitch black out here. It's gonna be fun getting home. Hopefully this light doesn't die, or else I'm stuck. But I think your guys are right. I'm gonna have to try and find a burning vids. The only problem is, I think it's either the 1st of April or the last day of April. Unfortunately, I won't be allowed to do any bonfires until October. So it's the rules of the allotment. So I need to try and get as many bonfires as I've done before that. So probably about maybe, I don't know if there'd be maybe one more, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm just trying to get the bonfires done. Yeah, we've got rules here, unfortunately. The allotments have got rules, and if you don't follow them, you lose the allotment. Yeah. And then the poor next person who's been waiting 5-6 years will then hopefully get their chance at the allotment then. Right, I'm going to have to try and find myself a stick a minute. Yes, I am as well, Daisy. I am as well. It's taken a while, but hopefully we'll get there. Right. Got myself a pokey stick. So let's get this fire poked. have to give it a bit more love. Where is Mr. There she is. I say fire just need a bit more encouragement. I want this all to start burning quite nicely. Is this log now ready to come up? Yeah. This is the problem I had before, where it was so, everything was so wet, I had to keep stoking the fire just for it to keep burning. So unfortunately the fire is struggling to burn the bramble roots. It's it's struggling to burn them. So we could either hope that it starts catching a good fire, or we could start putting some carrots pendula on it now, just to see if it might, because like, see this here, I've put some wood on it, and that's starting to catch a light now. But the roots itself are just not catching. Let's have a look, shall we? I'm knackered. Too much wood, let him breathe a bit. Yeah, there's no wind. Yeah, the fire can't even kill the brambles either. I hate brambles. Yeah, I used to have a blowtorch, but it broke. People at work were abusing it, and yeah. I have got some more dry wood. I would have liked to keep it for another fire. But I might have to use it. Yeah. Well, hopefully tomorrow, actually, I should have some more firewood. Do you know what? I might just get the rest. Go home, you clown. Oh, what a day. Cheers. What a name. No, so I'll put it out first before I go in. Yeah, we got some water on site, so when it's time for me to go, when I think I've had enough of the fire, I'll put it out first. No, not allowed to leave it unattended. So once I am happy with what we've done today, I'll put it out with some water. It's 7 p.m. on a Saturday night. Go home to your girlfriend. That's all right. She's sleeping. She got work soon anyway, so it don't matter. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna need some sort of. I need some way of getting some oxygen in this thing. Okay, yeah, I could make a pair of it. I don't think no one's drawing any school uniform out here, mate. Do you know what the weather is in the UK? Well, yes and no. You can't really compost bramble roots or brambles. This was the only good option I had to get rid of them. Because if you was to put brambles or bramble roots on a compost pile, one, the roots will basically reroot itself to the compost, and the brambles itself don't decompose very fastly, because once you have your compost ready, you'll still get thorns on your hands. Oh, such a wind up. Yeah. Oh God. Where's my stick? Let's try making a hole for the air to get in. Let me just check the battery at this minute. Oh God, 17%. I should have some normal videos probably next weekend. I'm recording tomorrow, and we'll see how we get on. Wait for the rats. All right, thank you for watching. Cheers for that. Sorry about your phone's about to die. My phone's not far away from that either, to be fair. So we'll probably live stream for 10 more minutes, and then unfortunately I'm gonna have to call it a day. Yeah, I will. Like I said, I'm going to, unfortunately, probably 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes, and then we'll have to call it a day, unfortunately. Yeah. Obviously, we've burnt quite a lot. I just wish we had some pendula on it. Let's put some pendula on it. Let's see what it's like. Not holding my breath here. I don't know if this is going to be a very good fire or not. Yeah, I know. Oh. It looks like it is burning, actually. Primark jumper. It probably would make the fire a lot better. But that's actually burning. Let's get some more. Well, it's drying them. It's drying it. Not sure it was going to be that good. I know, smoking out. And I think she's used to having mud on my knees. You see how dirty I get coming here? I just get dirty all the time. Timo Castaway. That sounds promising. It's burning. Right. Where's Wilson? Cracking. Right, let's get some more on her. Nice. Seems to be drying out in places and then starts catching on fire, which is quite nice. Oh, that stick on the right is actually a brick. And yeah, it does look like a face on the camera. That's a bit sketchy. You've actually been watching for 2 hours, have you? I don't believe that. All right. Superman 3. Oh. That looks nice there. That looks nice. Yes, I don't want to call it though. everything's starting to... This was the reason why I wanted to do it, was to get rid of this. And yes, there's some sort of animal. It's either a fox or a deer. Well, what I might do is I might let this fire... I'll finish... Oh, come on. Yeah, I think this is it now. I'm going to the... What is the biggest pest issue there? Probably rabbits and deer. Yes, I'm probably going to have to call it a day, unfortunately. I wish I managed to burn more Carex pendula, but unfortunately, we've only managed to get this stuff on the fire. We did manage to burn the rest of the brambles and the bramble roots, so quite happy about that. Just a shame that we couldn't, just a shame that I couldn't manage to burn all this off here. No, it'd be all good. It'd be all good. Yeah. I hope it's all good. Yes, so thank you everyone for watching. It's actually been an amazing stream. It's been, yeah, I've actually enjoyed it. I'm glad you guys have enjoyed it. Yeah, it's 2 hours, over 2 hours actually. Yeah, so hope you guys have enjoyed. I've enjoyed it as well. And hopefully next week, maybe the week after, I should have a main channel video going up. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys next time. Oh, how do I end?